Welcome back to the channel. This game features Nigel's third round game of the British Championship in 1984, where he started off with a win and a loss. This is the third round game, as I said, against an Indian IM Parameswaran. The game started as a Sicilian defence. And the Keres attack in the Scheveningen variation, one of Nigel's favourites. A slightly odd move, normal knight to c6 is normal in this position. And again, a weird move in the fact that the queen comes out early. Again, knight to c6 would have been a better option, but this does allow white g5 and to start applying pressure on the king side. After the trade of rooks, and the knight has to go back to its starting square. And white's already got a very nice position. He's much more developed. Black has 6 pieces on his back rank and only his queen out. Nigel retreats the knight to make way from bishop to e3, and also to avoid the trade of knights on c6. So bishop comes out with tempo, and Nigel continues the kingside assault, creating the pawn chain and threatening the e5 at some points. This move just reinforces the centre. White's going to castle queenside and apply pressure to the d pawn. And here black decides to defend the pawn with knight to g6, but it seems to move another piece away from where the action is, and does allow the e5 strike as mentioned before, which is very powerful. It attacks the d pawn, and if black tries to sidestep the attack with d5, then bishop takes d5 and knight takes d5. It's very strong. Whereas the knight's going to come into the b6 once the queen moves, attacking the bishop. And even though he sacrificed the piece, he's in a very strong position. So black decided to take the pawn. And this is obviously a move to attack the queen. Obviously can't be taken because the queen takes d7 mate. So the queen retreats. And then Nigel brings another piece into the attack, aiming for the d6 square. Knight takes f4 doesn't work for black because the knight takes d6. And after the queen takes, the big threat is knight to c5, and there's not much black can really do to stop that. So already I think white's already in a winning position. It's just a matter of how he finishes it. Black snatches the pawn, but this allows the trade on d6. And now white's hitting the knight on f4, pressure on the d file. Bishop c5 is going to come threatening checkmate. Black throws in a threat of his own, checkmate on c2, which is blocked by bishop to c5, now threatening the mate. The knight retreats, covering both the squares. But this is a nice move from Nigel, threatening the bishop, but also threatening to entered the black's kingside by rooks at h4, and obviously it can't be taken because of queen e7 or queen e7 mate. So black opts to try and defend the bishop with queen takes queen at d7, but this unfortunately loses. He could have tried bishop c6, but again after the aforementioned rook to h4, white would be winning and forcing checkmate. So that would have been quite a nice finish. He plays queen to d7, but that allows rook takes bishop, and in this position, black resigned. The idea is obviously if the rook is taken, then bishop takes b7 is the main move, with bishop to c6 check coming after that, and there's no adequate defence for black. A very nice attacking game from Nigel. He got a very strong position out in the opening and just power through in the centre with a fine attack. Some inaccurate play from black, but it's still a nice win. So he moves to 2 out of 3 in the tournament in his quest to become the British champion. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the game, and until next time, bye for now. Cheers.